what are their manifestos?
Yes.
We should always remember when APC came as an opposition to the PDP.
Yes.
And they didn't really lay anything bare that these are what we are going to do. And now we can see what is unfolding. So can we afford to make the same mistake twice?
People are even confused. People are confused about this. Even we don't know what is happening to PDP in Oyo State. I know that Governor Seyi Makinde is not going to let this ship sink. Yes.
But I guess it's
trying, but some people are compromising. Some of his colleagues are compromising, and he does not want this sink to sink. But well, we don't know what will happen at the end of the day. Yes,
giving his best, but
and
you know, when a house is divided against itself, just like the Bible says, of course, can it really stand? And that is the problem we have with the PDP. Well, let's switch from the politics to what we are.
Yes, let's just quickly. It's Eid al-Fitr, the Eid al-Fitr. Yes. So yes, the speaker, other governors has preached unity as police strengthen surveillance. Yes, that had been the story was on yesterday. Yesterday that the police, the NSCDC, the DSS, and other security organizations, yes, they have deployed many operatives, many operatives to different states, and from different states to they have deployed many men to other areas, local governments, to their areas, so that to forestall any that is a kind of
not to have any breach in our security, particularly when we have a mass movement of people worshiping God, and of course trying to celebrate. We don't want crisis. All right, we'll take this break now, and when we're back, it's still conversation on Oluyole 98.5 FM. And do not forget, when the headlines speak, we talk back.
Lákòókò Ramadan yìí, Kivo non-dairy creamer ń darapọ̀ mọ́ gbogbo ẹbí jákèjádò Nàìjíríà nínú àdúrà àròjinlẹ̀ àti ìrẹ́pọ̀.
Láti sàárì sí ìṣínú, ṣe àfikún adùn sí ife tíì, kọfí, custard tàbí ògì pẹ̀lú ìṣerere Kivo tó kì pọ́pọ́.
Tí oòrùn bá ti wọ̀, tí àwọn olólùfẹ́ kórajọ fún ìṣínú, jẹ́ kí àkókò kọ̀ọ̀kan ní ìtumọ̀, kó rọrùn, kó sì dùn sí pẹ̀lú Kivo non-dairy creamer. Kivo non-dairy creamer jẹ́ kí Ramadan yìí jẹ́ àkókò ìṣerere.
I am Ambassador Olufemi Ajadi Oguntoyinbo, the Omi Tuntun 3.0. I want to use this medium to first state with the good people of your state, especially our great leader, His Excellency Engineer Seyi Makinde, for the good work that we have been enjoying in your state. And I, Ambassador Olufemi Ajadi Oguntoyinbo, want to rely on, also want to facilitate with the 10th State of Assembly of Oyo State, the PDP stakeholders in Oyo State, the leaders in Oyo State, most especially the Chief Imam of Oyo State, and also the entire Chief Imam of Oyo State. Happy Eid Mubarak.
Conversation.
The program is still Conversation on Oluyole FM 98.5 right in the city of Ibadan, and of course networking 92.1 FM, Agility 96.3 FM. Okay, go. Now, quickly some messages from the leadership of the nation. Yes, eminent Nigerians, including the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, governors, Chairman of the All Progressives Congress, Professor Nentawe Yilwatda, and monarchs have called for unity, peace, and sustained prayers for national development as Muslims celebrate Eid al-Fitr, marking the end of the holy month of Ramadan. The Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Saad Abubakar, on Wednesday declared Friday as Eid and the first day of the new month. And as a mark of the end of the holy month, Muslims all over the world will trip. Well, they will do a trip and troop to prayer grounds to celebrate Eid al-Fitr. Congratulations, Muslims, on the successful completion of the fast. That is how Abbas expressed optimism that their sacrifices and prayers would usher in a brighter future for the country. And well, the Nigerian government has promised that nothing will be compromised. Security will be tight. Yes, this period.
Yeah, that was quite a promise. And even the Tinubu and governors of the states, Muslims at Eid al-Fitr, meaning everyone actually celebrates with all Muslim faithfuls, not just in Nigeria, but all over the world. And we just pray that everything takes place decently and as arranged. We don't want any security breach.
Yes.
We don't want the usual rhetorics and semantics.
Yes.
We don't want that.
Say it, we are on top of the situation.
We don't want to hear we are on top anymore. That's a good one. All right, we move on to, of course, this is quite unpalatable, going to the fact of what you're going through with the hike in petrol prices. And then we have these reps, one of imminent petrol scarcity, price hike over Dangote supply gaps, and seek urgent intervention of Presidential Technical Committee on Crude for Fuel Initiative. Cost of goods set to rise as manufacturers face higher energy input cost. This, of course, is not a good news. It's not good news.
In fact, there are various angles here now on this story.
Okay, let's.
Like I said, the fresh fears of higher petrol price as crude hits $114 per barrel. Iran is threatening to destroy region's energy facilities if further attacked. U.S. may unsanction Iran already been shipped. Moles deploying thousands of troops to Tehran in next phase of war. Arab Islamic states call on Iran to stop strikes. Saudi Arabia threatens military action. EU leaders urge U.S.-Iran ceasefire talks. Imagine Saudi Arabia threatening military action. Me, body.
Now, when push comes to shove, of course,
then
that is a country on the crucible.
Yes. And you can go through
some excerpts. One of imminent petrol scarcity and price hike over Dangote supply gaps. The House of Representatives Committee on Petroleum Resources downstream on Thursday warned of an imminent return of fuel scarcity, noting that petrol prices may further rise if urgent steps are not taken to address crude supply challenges to domestic refineries. And we have this coming from the chairman of the committee, Honorable Ikenga Ogochinyere, expressed the concern during a media interaction in Abuja. He described the situation as a major threat to economic stability and the welfare of Nigerians. He cautioned that unless the issues are resolved within 48 hours, the country could witness a resurgence of fuel queues, supply disruptions, and worsening hardship driven by high pump prices. Well, we just don't want the warning. What we want, let them take necessary steps and proper actions to ensure, of course, it doesn't go beyond what we have right now.
Yes, and the
hike is there already. To add scarcity to it will be adding insult to injury.
And well, the EU leaders, they are urging the United States and Iran, talking about ceasefire talks. Well, I don't know how they will, achieve this. I don't know. And well, recall that the supply disruption triggered by the Middle East war had affected petrol prices in Nigeria, with prices ranging between 1,267 and 1,300 naira per liter, depending on the fuel station and location, as against 730 and 880 naira per liter at the start of the war on February 28. Similarly, Dangote Refinery PLC on March 13 raised the ex-gantry price of its petrol to 1,175 naira per liter, arguing that it is not immune to the global developments as it secures its crude on international benchmarks. Okay, now, amidst the surging prices, Iran's military renewed its threat to destroy the region's energy infrastructure, where its facilities were, its facilities to be attacked again during the U.S.-Israel war, with the Islamic Republic further fueling uncertainty in the market. And meanwhile, in a bid to ease the impact of surging energy prices, the U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said that Washington might unsanction Iranian oil that is already being shipped. And yes, this one also says Reuters. Yes, according to Reuters, a news agency reported that the Trump administration was weighing the option of deploying thousands of American troops to bolster its war against Iran in what could be a new phase of the conflict. I don't really understand what is happening. Why do leaders, some leaders, just believe in war to settle issues? Why not do it diplomatically?
Well,
war everywhere.
When we are particularly when, well, let's just delve a little into American political history. When it's Republican,
yes, yeah, when it's Ronald Reagan, George Bush,
Harry Truman,
Senior, yes, Truman, George Bush Senior, George Bush Junior.
And then if we have seen all the I don't want to call this facade of hold the upper. When it was the time for the Gulf War against Saddam Hussein, of course,
yes,
the rhetoric at the time was building weapon of mass destruction, and at the end of the day, none of such was found.
Yes,
I know.
I think
this
when they raided Kuwait,
even Kuwait. Now, at the end of the day, no apology, nothing. Now you wasted that man and the administration, and you destabilized the whole country with no apology to the world, because you deceived the world. And now this time, what do we have again? Now imagine the director of counterterrorism in United States dropping his resignation.
That was, I think,
believe in the high views of this world. What is going on?
That was about 2 days ago.
That was 2 days ago. And now this is we should just look at it. Now the world, I guess we're becoming wiser. Even our leader in Spain, the president will not allow them to use it. So we should just look at this war more than now. What America failed to understand is this: they have put themselves at the front of, let me just the frontier of our understanding now, particularly for us who were just coming up. Now we see the interconnectedness of the world. So you're just America, so you still rely on Middle East to survive. And that was why when this security chief in Iran, before he was killed, he said, fine, you have the bomb, we have the barrels. And he took the war to them. Now, when they planned, when they threatened to blow their gas supply, and that was what necessitated this. If you do this, we're going to do this. And now look at the whole world feeling the impact.
Yes.
Of this war. This is a needless war.
Yes. A war that can be in fact, it is not
just like diplomacy is just not going on. Why should you let somebody use you as stooge to just project his own ideologies? And I'm talking Netanyahu now, and it's done on him too.
Yes.
Now it wasn't what they expected that they got. They won an easy entry and exit, and it's all over.
Yes,
now you don't prove to be. Come on.
Well, fine. They took out Ali Khamenei. Yes, Ali Khamenei. And Khamenei is not backing down.
Not anytime soon.
The successor. I can't remember his name now. He's not backing down. He will continue to tackle them. no matter what happens.
Matter.
Yes, no matter what happens.
And now you're not even the Trump, as much as whatever rhetoric you spill out there, you can't even convince the entire people of your country, let alone us.
Yes.
And now thank God nobody's dragging Africa into it.
And he's getting old. Netanyahu too is getting old, close to 80, and he's still causing trouble.
Can we really say this as model headedness or people on top? Particularly, maybe when considering presidency, age should really matter.
Yes.
We should put in the factor of age. If you are beyond this age, please go and sit down.
Yes.
You are. I'm sorry to all because it could be like an insult to them. But seriously, I guess that
is it.
When it comes to leadership, there should be age restriction. The moment you're above 70, please sit down and be elder statesman, be giving us direction on how to go about it.
Yes.
Let us learn from you that you be running the affairs. Now we have seen what is, of course, happening all around the world.
We'll take a break now. We'll be back.
This Ramadan, Kivo Non-Dairy Creamer joins families across Nigeria in prayer, reflection and unity. From iftar to Soho, enrich every cup of tea, coffee, custard or pap with Kivo creamy goodness.
At sunset, as loved ones gather for iftar, make every moment richer, smoother and tastier with Kivo Non-Dairy Creamer.
Kivo Non-Dairy Creamer. Make this Ramadan a good time moment. Kivo Creamer. Conversation. An umbrella just in case it rains. But what if it doesn't? With regular insurance, you get nothing if you make no claim. With no Takaful insurance, you might just get cash back for the next day.
There's a no way to do ethical insurance. No Takaful insurance, where you win by claims which are paid promptly or win by profit sharing. Visit notakaful.ng or download the Raha app to get started. No Takaful, your win-win partner. Conversation.
The program is still Conversation on Oluyole FM 98.5 right here in the city of Ibadan. Yesterday we were talking about the situation in the Middle East, what is happening and which is affecting the oil distribution, and yes, which is affecting countries.
Nigerians.
Yes, now especially Nigerians. And Nigerians are now talking. Yes, they are giving their opinions of what the federal government should do to cushion the impact of the US-Israel-Iran war on the economy, according to an entrepreneur, Oluyole. That's according to the Vanguard views. Until we are independent in all spheres, this cycle continues. We possess abundant raw materials for innovation, yet lack forward-thinking leadership to harness these resources independently and to ease our people's lives without resilience on international programs or colonized systems. We must establish a localized economic structure that directly impacts every citizen and fosters true continental self-sufficiency. Yes, that is according to Oluyole. And another individual, Chizoba Akune, she says, predicting the US-Israel-Iran conflict's duration is difficult, so Nigeria must act proactively. The government should prioritize capital expenditure for fiscal discipline and save surplus oil revenue to buffer future shocks. And of course, this is a real shock. It's a real shock to us. And also another entrepreneur, Peter Ige, high commodity prices and petrol hikes exceeding 200 naira per litre, 1,200 naira per litre have made life unbearable for Nigerians. The federal government must provide transportation palliatives to cushion this impact, and additionally, reducing crude oil exports will ensure local refineries receive adequate supply, lowering petrol prices for citizens. And Nigeria must survive by prioritizing domestic needs over international markets to achieve economic stability. A legal practitioner, Oluyole Taiwo, to mitigate the U.S.-Israel-Iran conflict's impact, Nigeria must stabilize food prices and protect vulnerable citizens, mirroring COVID-era interventions. Well, I don't know how that one would be feasible. Now, an entrepreneur also, Romoke Olisa, to cushion the U.S.-Israel-Iran's conflict's impact, Nigeria must proactively strengthen domestic resilience. And a journalist, Ruth Uche, she says Nigeria must urgently address the U.S.-Iran conflict's economic impact by reactivating local refineries to boost petroleum production. Reactivating local refineries.
That was a very good one.
Very good one. But
instead of doing all these complex refineries, we can have modular refineries, empower them to be able to supply locality or even the state.
Yes.
My big question, why are states not even dabbling into the refinery business?
No, I believe that the states believe in independent, talking about refinery,
private enterprise. Well, I wanted to go into it. That means it's not going to be exclusively.
Yes, if the states, I believe if the states can afford it, yes, refinery, yes, if the states can afford it, it might work. But I don't think Aliko Dangote is a businessman. Yes, this refinery was supposed to be sited at Ondo State, but I don't know, because of some, I don't know. It was now later cited in Lagos State.
Lagos State. Well, politics of economy sometimes.
Yes.
But sometimes they consider they call it propinquity or to nearness to the resources and of course to the market.
Yeah, even if it is cited if it was cited in Ondo State, nothing. It is transportation now.
Well, theory of propinquity.
Yes.
But just
and Ondo State too. It has waterways now and seas and all those.
But sometimes you consider the economic buoyancy of the Lagos State.
Yes. Yes.
Compared to Ondo State. Well, a lot of things could have been factored in. But what we just heard to the government, just like some of these observers have said, is government should have the human heart to put Nigerians first, because if scarcity is added to what we have ongoing, do they really intend to kill us?
No, it is not like they are not just they are not really attending to the what the masses are talking about, are crying about, that they are suffering. Yes, they are not. But we are just we are a kind of a set of people, people that
they always make adjustments.
Yes, adjustments.
Maybe we have created the illusion for the government to see we are insulated against whatever audits we have, but we are not.
Yes.
Because what you do is we pass the buck to someone else, and we keep passing the buck until the buck will not be passed anymore.
Yes.
And that should stop. Government should have a human heart. It's not just about business. That is what they call it, government.
And it is not.
It's government.
It is not. Yes, it's not also about building infrastructure. It is what government should do. And it is their normal business.
This is when we need government intervention. This is when we know, okay, we have a government that is working. Now, mediate and let us feel, wow, this government has really done something instead of this. Now, we can have what somebody call a lighter subsidy now with this feel like, okay, government is doing it. Now, there are, of course, the international market, we have crude oil doing well.
Yes.
This is not the time when we will have that, okay, we are tired of this rhetoric that and the money we are giving to the state governors, we have been, come on, stay upbeat. Stay up. You have done that enough. We've had that, and nothing has ever come out of it.
Yes.
So don't give us. Try another thing now.
Yes.
We don't want the same tales by moonlight.
Tales by moonlight.
We don't want it always.
And that program, I think 30 minutes on NTA. Then.
NTA, tales by moonlight. Of course, we enjoy it then.
For children.
For children, and you can look at it. It's always very didactic. We pick morals, and then now, if you want to do it. Go away from Tales by Moonlight. Give us something else. We're tired of Sesame Street.
Sesame Street, yes. Yes.
It was the real thing. And that is what Nigerians, we have moved from where we used to be. We may not be there yet where we want to be. But it's a journey and we're there. So you can't bamboozle with all this. You passing the buck. We have the money that we are given to the allocation to the state has improved.
And you will disclose that one money is missing from one organization and nothing will come out of it. One money will just go down the drain. Nothing will come out of it.
Nothing.
One money will be stolen by one python or nothing will come out of it. So what are we talking about?
Exactly. Come on.
And the health sector, the academic sector in Nigeria is in shambles.
That's someone we use comatose.
Comatose, yes.
What is wrong with you? And this is where we need you to put
yes,
and let's see the effect.
Yes. Before we go to the phone lines, this one is saying talking about the power sector again now, which I always quarrel about. Minister of Power Adebayo Adelabu has said Nigerians will soon begin to enjoy improved electricity supply as the federal government moves to resolve ongoing gas constraints affecting generation. As the federal government moves, okay, they have not moved.
About to.
Yes. Now, yes.
After how many years are they now
moving? Yes, they have been moving from the past how many years now? Is it 8 years or?
All right. Okay, we have motion but no movement. Okay.
Yes. Adelabu made this known in his Eid Fitri message on Thursday, where he noted that recent interventions by the government are beginning to address persistent gas supply challenges that have limited power generation across the country. Well, I won't need more than that because I'm always pissed off by the activities of power generation, power supply in this country, especially in Oyo State and especially in my area. Yes.
Not only your area. In fact, we have decided not to be
emotional
with the power supply.
I said Oyo State.
Oyo State, you're right.
Ibadan.
We have decided not to be emotional about this because if we dwell on this, a lot of people are having this, they bottle up their anger. Remember the last time? And we just don't want to.
Let me tell you something. You know, I always say that I don't know which band we are. Maybe band. I said bandless. After 1 month, they brought light in my area. Today, around about just 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Just 30 minutes.
Congratulations.
Yes.
At least your bulb was able to do a little exercise. 30-minute exercise is good.
Yes, 30 minutes. And I said, I'm not delaying.
Well, and you know, just like we discussed the last time, whoever came up with this idea of band A, band B, band C, God, we forgive you. We won't say more than that.
Yes, we go to the phone lines now.
We move on to the phone lines, and you know the number to call is 080-55-009850, and alternatively you can call 070-55-55-1985. It's conversation on Oluyole 98.5 FM. The headlines have spoken. Now we need you to talk back. Please responsibly.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Nwere.
Mr. Power, available. If I come up again, I package the do. One thing, say one thing or the other. I don't believe in him. I package always. Because you come for a festival. Want to package Nigeria again. You should go to that. Now, president, put your heart in order. does it mean labor? Does it mean that people have another? It's not mean to. You see, we can support PDP for them. What can they appreciate? You should put their house another. So the point doesn't mean what they say. They have preferred PDP already. Now, on people who want to complete second time, who do we have out of them? Just about 4 of them. All the years, waited years. There's no money for nothing. Thank you much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nwere. Just 08055009850 or 07055551985. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, my name is Mr. Akpati.
Yes, you're welcome.
What is the meaning of that way that in those days there was nothing like that, and we are enjoying Nepal service. But what is the meaning of? Are we not the same? We are talking of the rule of law. Why are we now separating something this barricade, that deep and everything? Is it good? The person that brought that idea, God will forgive him. Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you very much. Yes, God will definitely forgive that person that brought that idea of bands.
Band A, band B, band C, and bandless.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Bandless. Good morning. I'm calling from Orissa.
Yeah, Monsora, you are welcome to the program.
Firstly, I want to greet Muslim brother, sister, so as a nation. Happy English speaking career. The bad thing that we got during Ramadan career, we should not take it again. We should have the fear of God. Because during the period of fasting, all of us, we have the fear of God in our mind. We should have the fear of God so that the things will be easy for all of us. Secondly, about our government, I don't know which type of enjoyment they want to enjoy in the democracy, because they have turned democracy to us in Nigeria. The meaning of democracy for me is that the government is by the people, for the people, by the people. But now, they are turned democracy. The government by the rich, for the rich, for the rich. I want to appeal to them. They should help us to refine our refineries. If they help us to refine our refineries, the things will be easy for us. Because God gives us cook oil. Look at what is happening in Iraq now. If they are refining our refineries for us in Nigeria, we have enough of refineries. It is not affect us, but now it affects our economy. We bought price of petroleum 1,200 naira per liter. All of us, we should have the share of God. We are now long. Our leader, ẹ ṣe èrè kó dára òun ẹni láyé kan ẹ ṣe èrè so that the common people will pray for you. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Iya Monsora from Orita Naira. Yes, you have really made a very good point. Yes, but the refineries, they are, I don't know how they want to do it. Yes, there have been lots of turnaround maintenances.
That is what we get every
yes, and
day.
At the end of the day, nothing has happened. We'll take another break now. We'll be back.
Ramadan yìí Kivo non-dairy creamer ń darapọ̀ mọ́ gbogbo ẹbí jákèjádò Nàìjíríà nínú àdúrà àròjinlẹ̀ àti ìrẹ́pọ̀.
Láti sàárì sí ìṣínú ṣe àfikún adùn sí ife tíì, kọfí, custard tàbí ògì pẹ̀lú ìṣerere kíkò tó kì pọ́pọ́.
Tí oòrùn bá ti wọ̀ tí àwọn olólùfẹ́ kórajọ fún ìṣínú jẹ́ kí àkókò kọ̀ọ̀kan ní ìtumọ̀ kó rọrùn kó sì dùn sí i pẹ̀lú Kivo non-dairy creamer. Kivo non-dairy creamer jẹ́ kí Ramadan yìí jẹ́ àkókò ìṣerere.
My guy!
You sabi say you need health insurance, abi? Yeah?
God forbid, I know they sick.
Calm down. This one dey different. Whether you sick or you no sick, you go still flex.
Yeah, you mean I'm?
Yeah, now. Yes, there's a new way to do health insurance with New Health, where you enjoy accessible and affordable health plans and much more. Visit newhealth.ng now to start. New Health, your win-win partner.
The program is still Conversation, Oluyole FM 98.5 in the city of Ibadan. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Alaji Ailabugu. Alaji Dr. Ailabugu from London.
Yes, you're welcome.
Let me throw the line of Mansura. There is nothing bad for government to have a separate refinery. But some people used to say that government has no business in business. You see, if what is good for the youth is good for the gender, I think Dangote should have other associates. They should give certificate, let me say, other private organizations to engage in building their refinery. If you have 2 or 3, that one will be a competitive market. But for us to have only one single Dangote refinery, it will not lead us to anywhere. And I heard that the URL said that the traveling of the president does not give any good owner. That is wrong. When we want to criticize logically and constructively, I think it's high time for Sowore to note that you cannot even find anything good done by anybody. Always criticizing. So the visit of the president to UK has bring many good women to the country. So many development. So we believe that the president should borrow or should gear up by bringing money succor to the poor masses in the country. But notwithstanding, when we take an action that is good, we should appreciate it. Thank you, Dr.
Thank you, Doctor. Yes, well, more calls before we end the program this morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I am Adimola from Ibadan.
Yes, you are welcome.
Very thankful for Mr. Goki and Mr. And these governors and others. At present, some people want to contest. And some governors are leaving, and some are aspirants, and some will succeed in governors. So, and the governors, some of them have performed their done well. And people want to contest. People need competent people. And people will vote. So people have to make a choice. And then power supplies. Really the power supply is affecting people, household, companies.
Thank you very much.
I think for many hours they cannot give life, and yet they can give life because the interest of people are necessary.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes. Yes. Check your time now. It's close to 7:30, and well.